Hi, I'm Thomas, and welcome back to Next Level English Prep. Today, we're going to learn about prepositions of time. Prepositions of time are the little words that tell us when something happens. Let's find out how and when to use them the right way. First, let's look at a quick question. When do you usually work out? At 7? In the morning? On weekdays? So, all those are correct, but they each tell us a different kind of time. Today, we'll look at what makes each one different and how to choose the right preposition for the situation. Prepositions of time usually help answer the questions when or for how long. Like, she's lived here since 2010. They help clarify when an action happens and how long it lasts. These three are the most common and the easiest to mix up. Here's how to think about them. We use in for long periods of time: in June, in 2024, in the morning. On is used for specific days and dates, like on Monday or on June 5th. And at is only for specific times, like at 5 p.m. or at midnight. We can think of it like a zoom lens. In is a wide lens, on is zoomed in a little closer, and at is zoomed in at a very specific point. Now let's look at a few more prepositions of time. By is used to talk about a deadline or before a certain time. We can say before to show that something happens earlier than a specific point in time, and after for something that happens later than a specific point in time. Each of these shows the relationship between two times: before, after, or by a certain deadline. It's important to know that some prepositions change the meaning of a sentence depending on which one we choose. Let's look at two sentences. I'll arrive by 6 p.m. means no later than 6 p.m. I'll arrive at 6 p.m. means exactly at 6. A small word, but a big difference in meaning. Understanding when to use the correct prepositions really helps your accuracy in English. These two are really common and often confused. Here's how to use them correctly. Since talks about the starting point that continues until now. I've lived here since 2010. I started living here in 2010 and I still live here now. For refers to the duration or length of time something has happened. I've lived here for 5 years. That refers to the length of time, which in this case is 5 years. Let's look at a few more. We can use during for something that happens within a period of time. I fell asleep during the movie. Until is used for something that continues up to a point in time. The store is open until midnight. So once midnight arrives, the store is not open anymore. And from to shows the range between two times, like the beginning and end of something. I work from Monday to Friday. My first day of work is Monday, and my last day of work is Friday. These help you describe how long something lasts or when it begins and ends. These two expressions sound similar, but mean slightly different things. On time means punctual or not late. The train arrived on time. That means it was scheduled for 8 o'clock and it arrived at 8 o'clock. In time means early enough to do something. So we arrived in time to catch the bus. So we were not late for the bus. We didn't miss a bus. So nothing bad happened. We can think of it like this: on time equals according to schedule, whereas in time means early enough to avoid being late. Very similar, but slightly different. All right, let's get some practice. Each of these sentences has an error. Can you find and correct them? Pause the video while you work. So, how did you do? Let's try another exercise. See if you can complete the blanks in these sentences with the correct prepositions. These are the answers. Did you get 100%? All right, try to answer these questions using prepositions of time. Say your answers out loud or leave them in the comments below. That's it for today's lesson on prepositions of time. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the full mini grammar lessons playlist for more short, clear, and practical English lessons. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on the Next Level English Prep.